volume 0%.
Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I am your host, Blind Prime, and for today I have for you Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie Brawn in his Cybertronian vehicle mode. Here he is. Oh, crap. Here he is in all of his glory. Let me get his gun back up here. Get that set up. That gun does not like to stay on. There it goes. Alright, so before we really get into talking about this figure, we'll talk about his sizing. So we got the handy dandy Lego pad right here. Set his head down. So he's a very unique vehicle. He is a tricycle, but it has four wheels, so it's like a quad trike. That means that the front is going to be a bit more narrow than the back. So we will start from the back. And the back is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 studs wide. The front is... Actually, I could just figure the front out if I just left it there. The front is 4 studs wide. There you go. That's kind of neat. Alright. Talk about height of it. Let's set him down here. That gun on the top always falling off. Alright. So we're going to measure him not by the drill. The drill does not count. The accessories do not count. We're measuring the Transformer. So there's that. He's locked into place, and there we go. And that equals there. So he is 11 studs long. Isn't that neat? Set that off to the side. Let's put his doohickeys back. He's got his drill that goes on the front between his wheels, and then he's got this gun that fits on top of his body. There it is. There's the connection point right there. Okay, let's get out Cliff Jumper for a good side-by-side comparison. Look at that. Look at that. For the first time in a long time, Cliff Jumper is actually the same length as a vehicle I'm talking about. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do a back-to-back comparison. Yeah, they're actually about the same width as well. Isn't that neat? Actually, this guy's just about 1 stud wider. So Brawn is about a stud wider than the Cliff Jumper mold from Earthrise. Let's put that gun back on. I'm probably going to knock the gun off again in just a few moments, but I like to keep things where they belong. And here's a front and side. I knocked the gun off again. We're just going to set it off to the side. And there you go. There's the Cliff Jumper. And now Brawn, get Cliff Jumper out of here. There we go. Set him over there. Okay, so this is a very unique vehicle. When it comes to what I've witnessed with the Bumblebee movie stuff, it seems like when it comes to the vehicles, or even in Siege, they gave us vehicles that were Cybertronian, like sci-fi vehicles, but you could still tell like what type of vehicles they were. It was pretty obvious whenever you touched it. You're like, okay, this is like a sedan, except it's more sci-fi, or this is like a Lamborghini, but it's more sci-fi. It's just, one of the best ones out of the Siege when it came to the look was actually the Optimus Prime. And his vehicle mode was, even though it had wheels, it still, you could move the front wheels to make them into jets, and you can move the back wheels had that cool shielding on them. And it made it a unique vehicle, but it was still a semi-truck. Every one of them was a unique vehicle, but it's still a blank. And this one is a unique vehicle, and it's not anything I've ever experienced before. I would say it's a motorcycle, but it has 4 wheels. I would say it's a tricycle, but it's got 4 wheels. And some people would call it a quad, but I don't think it's a quad. A quad would have the 4 wheels more spread out on its body to allow it to take in motion and stuff. It's weird. Now, the 2 front wheels are just there. So we're going to talk about this unique vehicle that is very sci-fi, and it's so odd that I just love it. I love this Brawn vehicle. It's the most sci-fi vehicle that we've gotten for an Autobot, at least in my opinion so far. So let's talk about it. First off, when you feel the top of him, you're going to find that there's this big, it's kind of a heart shape. It actually is a bit of a heart shape, except if you were to chop the bottom tip of the heart off. but it's supposed to be a window, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels really cool. Just this big, wide armor piece that goes across the front. And it's very smooth. There's not much texturing there except for this bit in the front that feels like it's the texturing of some sort of headlights, maybe, like lighting textures or something like that. I don't know. But right below that front window is the two wheels. They stick out the front just barely, and there's the siege port right between them. And on either side of the wheels, we've got this really cool covering that covers the exterior parts of the wheel, and then it goes all the way back. And of course, as we know from the transformation, this is the legs, but it goes all the way back to the back wheels, which are completely uncovered. And this texturing is very smooth. You can feel where there's some air vents, like for the engine and stuff, and little bits sticking out slightly, which I have no idea what they're supposed to be, but they seem pretty cool. But all of this texturing is very smooth, very sleek, and gives the impression of, really nice armor, and really well constructed. Like, this is a vehicle. So the sides go all the way down. Like I said, we got the covering of the front wheels, and there's this neat little dip in the middle area, and then in the back the wheels are just out in the open like normal vehicles, and they have a cool texture for the hubcap. That's a neat little texture. And on the back end of the vehicle, we've got this texturing of an engine of some sort. Like, I know it's just the hips, but they managed to make the waist sort of feel like a part of the vehicle in this mode, and that was a little bit of detail that I really enjoy. So it makes out to be kind of a giant gearbox for these back wheels, which is a really cool feature. The head, of course, is sunken into this area in the center, where I bet you if you had a headmaster, you could put a headmaster in this. Let's see, do I have a headmaster? I know there's a headmaster somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Where's your lower jaw, Snapdragon? That's not good. Snapdragon, your lower jaw, I need it. No, that's not good at all. Let's see. What about you? Alright, there. I'll use 8-face. I got 8-face's little dude. I guess I'll have to find Snapdragon's little guy later. It's missing. Alright, there we go. Got him all straightened out. Let's see if he fits in here. He kind of fits in there. And the head pushed down. Yeah, the head can push down just a bit more. And if we move these hips up like so. It's not a great connection at all. Like, there's nothing to hold him into place, but he does kind of fit in there. And now it's like a little Mario Kart. You got a little dude sitting on, most of his body's sticking up out of the top of this little hole in the center of the cart. Yeah, this is straight up Transformers cart now. It's a fun little vehicle, guys. I recommend the Brawn once again. He's got a fun transformation, and it's a solid product. Like, when you hold this in your hands, it's good and solid. It's sturdy. They are selling right now, so if you want one, go get one. And definitely try to get them before the scalpers do, because maybe the scalpers are going to pick this guy up. He is a fun transformer, and it is Brawn. So there's no telling. But let's see if we can add just a little bit more stuff to the... If there's a guy in the seat, can this fit in there? No, it can't. All right, well, anyway, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the show. Please tune in next Prime. We will be talking about the Fortnite Arcade. That is an accessory pack for your for 1/12 scale figures. So look forward to seeing that in the future. It's a 1/12 scale arcade machine, which is very unique, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing with it and getting to know it, so I can talk about it on the show. So, and also, go below and do all the things everyone else asks you to do, please. And thank you. Until next Prime. Bye for now.